Have you ever wondered why the weight of the world seems to press harder upon your shoulders, as though unseen forces conspire to keep you bound to struggle? What if I told you that this relentless tide of adversity is not a mark of failure but a sign of something extraordinary? Proof that you are one of God's chosen ones. From the very moment you drew your first breath, the universe shifted, and the forces of light and shadow took notice. The challenges you faced, the betrayals and pain that seemed to find you when you least expected them, were not random. They were calculated, designed to break you before you could discover the power you hold. And yet, you are here. Despite the trials meant to destroy you, something within has endured, a fire that cannot be extinguished, a light that refuses to dim. This light, your divine essence, is what makes you unstoppable. You may think you've been abandoned at times, left to fend for yourself in a world that feels merciless and cold. Yet, this could not be further from the truth. Every tear you've shed, every cry for help whispered into the stillness of the night, has been heard. The heavens have never turned their gaze from you. You are part of a sacred lineage, chosen to carry forward a purpose so great, so profound, that even the forces of darkness tremble at your potential. The pain you have endured is not a punishment, it is preparation. Every battle you've fought, every wound you've endured, has been a part of a divine process, refining you, shaping you into a vessel of God's glory. But the most shocking truth? The very trials that sought to crush you will become the foundation of your strength. It may feel unfair, even cruel, that so much has been placed on your path, especially from such a young age. Others may have lived lives untouched by the same level of hardship, leaving you to wonder why your journey has been marked by such pain. But here is the revelation that changes everything. It is because you are destined for more. The enemy recognized your potential long before you did and sought to destroy you before you could awaken to your true power. Like a hidden treasure buried beneath layers of earth, your divine purpose has been shielded from you until the appointed time. That time is now. Every moment of suffering, every obstacle you have overcome, has been leading to this awakening, to the unveiling of your true nature. You are chosen, and nothing, no force, no lie, no setback, can erase that truth. As you read these words, you may feel something stirred deep within you, a knowing, a recognition of truths you have always sensed but could never fully articulate. This is no coincidence. The path of the chosen is one of revelation, where the veils of confusion and pain are slowly lifted to reveal the brilliance of your calling. You were never meant to be ordinary, nor were you ever destined to walk a path free of struggle. The weight you feel, the burdens you carry, are the marks of one who is called to transform the world, not just exist within it. What awaits you on this journey is not just clarity but power, a divine inheritance that has been waiting for you to claim it. And as we unravel these mysteries together, you will begin to see the beauty in your scars and the divine intention behind every battle. Prepare yourself, for what lies ahead is nothing short of extraordinary. The path of the chosen is unlike any other, marked by an intensity that few can comprehend. Even as a child, there were signs, moments of isolation, feelings of being misunderstood, as though the world could not grasp the depth of who you were. This was no accident. The light within you shone so brightly that it drew attention from forces both seen and unseen. Those who should have nurtured and protected you often became the very ones who caused the most pain. But why? Because your spirit carried a power that disrupted the status quo, and even those closest to you could feel its presence, though they may not have understood it. This is the paradox of the chosen, to be gifted with a light so divine, yet to walk a path so challenging. Think of the great figures in history and scripture who were destined for greatness. Their stories are not tales of ease or privilege but of adversity and trial. Consider Joseph, whose own brothers cast him into a pit out of jealousy, selling him into slavery to silence the dreams that threatened their comfort. Or Moses, abandoned in a basket on the Nile, destined to confront the might of Pharaoh. These lives were forged in fire, their purpose revealed only through the trials they endured. And you, dear soul, are no different. Your journey mirrors theirs, for the mark of the chosen is not found in an easy life but in a life that refines and transforms. Your suffering has not been in vain, it has been the crucible through which your destiny is shaped. But how do you recognize this calling amidst the chaos of life? The signs are often subtle, appearing as moments of intuition, flashes of clarity, or an unshakable sense that you are meant for something greater. Have you felt the pull of a purpose you cannot yet define, or a voice whispering that you are more than your circumstances? These are not mere coincidences but divine echoes, reminders of the covenant that exists between you and the Creator. Even when the world seems to conspire against you, these signs persist, urging you to rise above the noise and claim your inheritance. The darkness that has sought to engulf you is proof of the light you carry. And the more powerful the light, the more relentless the shadows that seek to extinguish it. Your struggles are not the end of your story, but the beginning of your transformation. Each obstacle you face, each setback that threatens to derail you, is a test of your resilience and a step closer to the fullness of your purpose. The chosen are not forged in comfort, but in the fires of adversity. It is in the moments of greatest pain that your true strength is revealed. The enemy's goal is to keep you from seeing this truth, to blind you with despair and distract you with fear. Yet even now, God is working behind the scenes, turning what was meant for your harm into something extraordinary. The very stones that have been thrown at you will become the foundation of your elevation. There is a divine timing at work in your life, and nothing that has happened to you has been wasted. Every tear you have cried, every betrayal you have endured, has been seen by the one who called you. The trials you have faced are not random. They are the marks of someone who carries a purpose too great for the ordinary. This is why you have been set apart, why your journey has felt so different from those around you. God's hand has been upon you since the beginning, guiding you even when you felt lost. The pain you have experienced is not your identity. It is your testimony, a story of redemption and triumph that will inspire others to rise above their own struggles. Have you ever wondered why the enemy's attacks seem most intense when you are on the verge of a breakthrough? This is because your potential is seen long before you fully realize it. The darkness does not attack what is already lost. It fights to prevent the light from fulfilling its purpose. You are a threat to the forces of evil, not because of what you have done, but because of who you are. The enemy fears your awakening, for when the chosen rise, they shake the very foundations of darkness. Your pain has been a battlefield, and every scar is proof of a victory won. The time has come to reclaim your power and step boldly into the destiny that has been waiting for you. If you pause to reflect on your life, you will see patterns, moments when you should have fallen, yet somehow you stood firm. Times when the odds were against you, yet you prevailed. These are not coincidences, but the evidence of divine intervention. God has preserved you for a purpose, even when you felt abandoned or alone. The chosen are never left to wander aimlessly. Their steps are guided by a higher plan, even when that plan seems unclear. Every closed door, every detour, has been a part of this sacred journey. And now, as you stand at the threshold of revelation, you must prepare yourself for the next chapter. A chapter that will demand courage, faith, and the unwavering belief that you were created for greatness. The signs of your calling are all around you, woven into the fabric of your existence. Have you noticed how certain moments seem to carry a weight, a significance that goes beyond the ordinary? Perhaps it's a dream that lingers long after you wake, or a sequence of events that feels too aligned to be mere chance. These are the whispers of the divine, guiding you toward your purpose. The chosen are not left without guidance. Their paths are illuminated by signs and wonders, subtle yet undeniable. But to see them, you must quiet the noise of doubt and fear that seeks to cloud your vision. Trust that you are being led, even when the way forward seems uncertain. For the chosen, there is no such thing as coincidence, only divine orchestration. The attacks on your life have been fierce because the enemy knows what you are capable of. Yet, through it all, you have survived. You have endured what many would consider unbearable, and still, you stand. This is the mark of the chosen. The world may try to convince you that you are weak, that your pain defines you, but the truth is far greater. Your resilience is a testament to the power within you, a power that cannot be broken. Even now, as you read these words, you are being called to rise above the lies that have been spoken over you. You are more than your scars, more than your failures, more than the sum of your struggles. You are chosen, and that truth will never change. There is a reason the enemy has tried to isolate you, to make you feel as though you are alone in your journey. Isolation is a tactic used to weaken those who carry great power. But even in your loneliest moments, you have never truly been alone. The presence of God has been with you, guiding and protecting you, even when you could not feel it. The chosen are often hidden for a season, shielded from the world until the appointed time. This time of hiding is not punishment but preparation. It is in the quiet, in the solitude, that you are shaped into the person you were meant to be. And now, the time is drawing near for you to step into the fullness of your calling. When you look at the struggles you faced, it's easy to wonder if you are cursed. But the truth is the opposite. You are blessed. The very things that have been used against you are proof of the power you hold. The enemy does not waste his efforts on those who pose no threat. Every attack, every setback, has been a confirmation of your calling. And while the pain you have endured is real, it is not the end of your story. God has promised to restore what has been lost, to repay you for every tear and every heartache. This is not a distant hope but a divine promise. The chosen are not forsaken. They are honored, cherished, and destined for glory. You are not here by accident, nor is your pain without meaning. From the very beginning, your life has been orchestrated with a purpose so profound that it defies comprehension. The trials you faced, the moments that felt unbearable, have all been allowed by a divine hand shaping you for a mission greater than yourself. This mission, your destiny as one of the chosen, is one that carries the weight of transformation, not just for you, but for the lives you are meant to touch. Your suffering is not a sign of abandonment, but of preparation. The fire that refines the gold is the same fire that has shaped your soul. What others might see as misfortune, heaven sees as the process of crafting a vessel capable of holding the glory of God's purpose. There is a sacred balance in the journey of the chosen. For every moment of despair, there is a promise of restoration. For every tear, there is a future joy. The trials that have sought to break you are the very tools being used to build you. But here lies the mystery. Only those who endure, who hold fast to their faith, will see the fullness of this divine plan. Have you felt the pull of something greater, even when the weight of your struggles seemed too much to bear? That pull is the voice of God calling you to rise, to step into your role as a beacon of light in a world shrouded in darkness. Do not let the pain of your past blind you to the brilliance of your future. The enemy has tried to convince you that you are alone in your struggles, that no one understands the depth of your pain. But this is a lie, meant to isolate you from the truth. The truth is that you are part of a sacred lineage, a lineage that stretches across time, bound by a divine purpose. You are not the first to walk this path, nor will you be the last. Figures of faith, prophets, and leaders have all endured similar trials, and their stories echo the struggles of your own journey. Just as they overcame, so too will you. The same power that sustained them is alive in you, a power that cannot be quenched or silenced. Consider the story of Job, a man whose life was stripped of everything he held dear. His pain was profound, his suffering relentless, and yet, his faith never wavered. Job's story is not one of despair but of restoration, a testament to the power of unwavering trust in God's plan. In the end, Job was blessed with double for all he had lost, a reminder that God's promises are not empty but eternal. Your journey is no different. The losses you've endured, the moments that felt like defeat, are but a chapter in a much greater story. Just as Job's suffering led to unparalleled blessings, your pain is paving the way for a divine restoration beyond anything you can imagine. Have you ever wondered why certain moments in your life feel heavier, more significant than others? These moments are not random. They are divine markers, guiding you toward your destiny. For the chosen, life is never ordinary. Every encounter, every challenge, carries within it a deeper purpose, a lesson meant to prepare you for the mission ahead. Even the people who have wronged you, who have betrayed your trust, have played a role in this divine plan. Their actions, though painful, have been used to strengthen you, to teach you resilience and wisdom. The chosen do not walk an easy path, but they walk a path that is meaningful, one that leads to glory and transformation. There is a fire that burns within the chosen, a fire that cannot be extinguished, no matter how fierce the storm. This fire is your essence, your divine spark, and it is the reason you have been able to endure what others could not. The enemy has tried to smother this fire, to drown it with fear and doubt, but he has failed. Every trial you've faced has only made the fire burn brighter. This fire is not just for you. It is a light meant to guide others, to show them that it is possible to rise from the ashes of pain and walk boldly into purpose. Your life is not just a testimony of survival but of triumph, a beacon of hope for all who feel lost in the darkness. The chosen are not just survivors, they are conquerors. You are not merely meant to endure the hardships of life but to overcome them, to transform them into stepping stones that lead to your destiny. This is the promise of God, that what the enemy meant for harm will be turned into good, that every setback will become a setup for something greater. Do you feel the stirrings of this truth within you? The whispers of purpose that refuse to be silenced, no matter how loud the noise of doubt may be. These whispers are the call of destiny, urging you to rise, to claim the inheritance that has always been yours. You are not defeated, you are destined. The struggles of the chosen are unique, for they are not merely battles of the flesh but of the spirit. The forces of darkness recognize the power within you and have sought to suppress it, to keep you from stepping into the fullness of your calling. But what they fail to understand is that the chosen cannot be defeated. Even in your weakest moments, the strength of God sustains you. Every trial you have faced has been an opportunity for growth, a chance to refine your character and deepen your faith. The chosen are not shaped by comfort but by challenge, and it is through these challenges that you discover the depths of your resilience and the magnitude of your purpose. You may wonder why God allows the chosen to face such intense trials. The answer lies in the nature of your calling. Those who are called to great things must first be prepared for them. The weight of your purpose requires a strength that can only be forged through adversity. Like gold refined in the fire, your soul is being purified, stripped of anything that does not align with your destiny. The pain you've endured has not been without purpose. It has been the means through which you are being transformed into the person you were created to be. This process is not easy, but it is necessary, for the glory that awaits you is far greater than the trials you have endured. The chosen carry within them the seeds of greatness, yet this greatness is often concealed beneath layers of pain and struggle. It is easy to doubt your worth when the weight of life presses so heavily upon you, but let me remind you, the enemy does not attack what is insignificant. Your trials are evidence of the potential within you, a potential so powerful that it threatens the very forces of darkness. God's plan for your life is one of restoration, and He has promised to repay you double for all the pain you have endured. This is not merely a hopeful sentiment, it is a divine guarantee. As you continue to walk this path, remember that every step brings you closer to the fulfillment of this promise. Your pain has not gone unnoticed. Each tear you have shed, each silent cry that echoed in the stillness, has been heard. The chosen are never abandoned, even when it feels like the heavens are silent. God has been with you through every trial, orchestrating a plan so intricate and profound that its beauty will only be fully revealed in time. The enemy wants you to believe that you are alone, that your struggles are meaningless, but this is a lie. Your pain has purpose. It is a tool in the hands of the Creator, shaping you into a vessel capable of holding His glory. The restoration that awaits you is not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of those you are called to lead and inspire. There is power in your story, a power that cannot be silenced. The chosen are called not only to endure but to overcome, to rise above the ashes of their pain and stand as testimonies of God's faithfulness. Your journey is not just about survival, it is about transformation. Each trial you have faced has been a part of a divine process, refining you, strengthening you, and preparing you for the mission ahead. The world is waiting for your light, for the unique wisdom and strength that only you can offer. Do not let the weight of your past hold you back. Instead, let it propel you forward, into the destiny that has been waiting for you all along. You are being called to something greater, something that requires you to step out of the shadows of doubt and into the light of your purpose. The chosen are not meant to hide, they are meant to shine, to illuminate the darkness and bring hope to a world in need. This calling is not one of ease, but it is one of honor. You have been set apart, chosen to carry a message of transformation and redemption. The challenges you have faced are not evidence of your weakness but of your strength. Each battle you have fought has prepared you for this moment, for this calling. Now is the time to embrace it fully, to step boldly into the destiny that has been waiting for you. The chosen are called to walk a path of faith, a path that often requires them to move forward even when the way ahead is unclear. This faith is not blind but rooted in the knowledge that God's plans are always for good, even when they are difficult to understand. Have you felt the stirring of this faith within you? The sense that, despite the pain and confusion, there is a greater purpose at work in your life. This is the essence of your calling. The chosen are not promised a life free of trials, but they are promised victory. And this victory is not just for you. It is for the generations that will be impacted by your faithfulness, by your decision to rise and fulfill your destiny. The restoration that God has promised you is not merely a return to what was lost. It is an elevation, a multiplication of blessings that will surpass your greatest expectations. Just as Job received double for his losses, so too will you be rewarded for every trial you have endured. This is the nature of God's love for the chosen. He does not merely heal, He restores, renews, and transforms. Your story is far from over. The pain of your past is but a prologue to the glory that is to come. Hold on to this promise, for it is as sure as the rising sun. You are not forgotten, and your restoration is already unfolding, even now. As you step into the fullness of your calling, you will begin to see the pieces of your life come together in ways you never imagined. The chosen are often given glimpses of their purpose long before it is fully revealed. These glimpses may come as dreams, as moments of clarity, or as a deep knowing that refuses to fade. Have you experienced these moments? They are not coincidences but divine markers, guiding you toward your destiny. Trust in these signs, for they are evidence that you are on the right path. And as you walk this path, remember to embrace the community of other chosen ones who share your journey. Together, you are a force that cannot be ignored, a light that cannot be extinguished. The world needs your light now more than ever. The chosen are not called to remain silent but to speak, to act, and to lead. Your journey has equipped you with a wisdom and strength that is desperately needed in a world filled with darkness and despair. Do not underestimate the impact you can have. Each step you take, each word you speak, carries the potential to inspire, to heal, and to transform. This is the power of the chosen. You are not just a survivor. You are a beacon of hope, a living testament to the faithfulness of God. Now is the time to rise, to let your light shine, and to fulfill the purpose for which you were created. As you continue on this journey, remember that you are not alone. The chosen are never left without guidance or support. God's presence is with you, and His promises are steadfast. He has placed people and resources in your path to help you fulfill your calling. Have you noticed them? Perhaps it is this very moment, this message, that serves as a reminder of His love and purpose for you. Trust that everything you need will be provided in the right time and in the right way. The chosen do not walk alone, for their journey is intertwined with the divine. Take courage in this truth and move forward with confidence, knowing that you are never forsaken. If these words resonate with you, know that this is no accident. You are being called to awaken to your purpose, to step into the fullness of your destiny as one of the chosen. The time for hesitation is over. Now is the moment to rise, to claim the inheritance that has always been yours. Share this message with others, for there are many who need to hear the truth of their own calling. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel to continue exploring these divine truths and to stay connected with a community of chosen ones who share your journey. Together, you will rise, and together, you will shine. The chosen are being awakened in this generation for a purpose that transcends the ordinary. You are not here by chance, and this message is not a coincidence. The call on your life is urgent, and the world is waiting for the light you carry. The time to act is now. Do not allow doubt to steal this moment from you. If these words stir something within your soul, take it as confirmation that you are being guided toward your destiny. Subscribe to this channel, activate the notifications, and join a community of others who, like you, are discovering their divine calling. Together, we will uncover the mysteries of what it means to be chosen and walk boldly into the purpose God has set before us. You may be tempted to question whether you are truly among the chosen, but let me assure you, the very fact that you are reading these words is evidence of your calling. You were led here for a reason, drawn by a force greater than yourself. This is the work of divine orchestration, guiding you toward the truth of who you are and what you are meant to do. Do not ignore this moment. Take action now. Like this video, share it with others, and leave a comment to affirm your place among the chosen. Your voice matters, and your journey is part of a much larger story. Together, we are stronger, and together, we will rise. The struggles you have endured, the battles you have fought, are not without meaning. They are the marks of one who carries a purpose so profound that it cannot be ignored. The chosen are not just dreamers, they are doors, called to bring change to a world in need. If you feel this call, act on it. Take a step toward your destiny today. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected to the truths that will guide you on this journey. Share this message with those who need to hear it, and let your light be a beacon for others. This is your moment, your opportunity to rise and claim the life that has always been waiting for you. As you move forward, remember that the path of the chosen is one of transformation. Every step you take brings you closer to the fullness of your purpose. This channel is here to support you, to provide guidance and encouragement as you navigate the challenges and triumphs of this sacred journey. Watch the videos we've prepared for you, and explore the wisdom that will help you embrace your calling. Comment and share your experiences, for your story has the power to inspire others. You are not walking this path alone. Together, we are a community of chosen ones, united by our shared purpose and guided by a divine hand. The time for hesitation is over. You have been called, and the world is waiting for the light you were born to bring. Step boldly into your destiny and know that you are not alone. Join this community of chosen ones by subscribing to this channel, and activate notifications so that you never miss the messages that are meant to guide you. Share this video with those who need to hear it, and encourage them to join this journey of awakening and transformation. Your voice, your light, and your story matter. Together, we will rise, and together, we will fulfill the purpose for which we were created. Now, as this message comes to an end, let it serve as the beginning of your awakening. You are one of the chosen, and your journey is far from over. Watch the recommended video appearing on your screen right now to continue this path of discovery and transformation. Within it lies the next step in understanding your purpose and embracing the calling that has been placed on your life. Do not stop here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay connected to this movement of chosen ones. Your destiny awaits, and the world is waiting for your light. Step into your purpose and shine brighter than ever before.